There is a kind of awake that doesn't feel like awake. Your eyes are open, your heart is moving faster than the room, your mind won't slow down, but your body won't move. You're not sleeping, you're not resting, you're not exactly here. You are wired and tired at the same time, and you've been like this for so long. You've started to think, this is just what being alive feels like now. It isn't. You are not broken, you are not weak, and you are not anxious. Not the way that word usually means. You are something simpler and stranger than anxious. You are soaked. Your body is sitting in a chemical bath that used to be reserved for emergencies, and the modern world has quietly turned it into the default setting. Whole populations are walking around in a stress response that was never meant to last more than minutes, and almost nobody is allowed to say it out loud. Cortisol isn't a flaw. It's a brilliant, ancient, life-saving signal. The body releases it when something dangerous is happening, when a predator is close, when a fall is imminent, when you need to run, fight, or freeze. It floods the system, sharpens the senses, raises the heart, holds the muscles ready. And then, when the danger passes, it's supposed to come back down. That last part, that's the part that stopped happening. The modern world has built an environment where the danger never passes. Your phone buzzes. A red number appears next to an inbox. A headline tells you about a war. A calendar shows you a meeting in 11 minutes. A car horn, a deadline, a passive-aggressive email, a child crying, a notification from a stranger, a reminder, a reminder, a reminder. Your body cannot tell the difference between any of these and a tiger in the grass. It cannot tell that the news is far away. It cannot tell that the email isn't a real threat. It cannot tell that the notification is just a friend. It treats all of it the same. So it floods, and it never gets the signal to stop. Not because something is wrong with you, because nothing in the modern environment is willing to say, finally, the danger has passed. You can rest now. Nothing says that anymore. Your grandmother lived with real fear sometimes. A storm, a child running too close to the road, a sickness in the family, the kind of fear that ends. And then she lived with real sea, the kitchen, the garden, the quiet of an afternoon with nothing on the calendar. The body knows what to do with that rhythm. Fear, then resolution. Threat, then all clear. The nervous system was designed for that pattern. You don't live in that pattern anymore. You live in low-grade fear that never resolves. You live in ambient threat. You live in a body that has forgotten what the all-clear signal even sounds like, because nothing in your day is ever truly over. And so the things that depend on the body coming down begin to disappear, one by one, very quietly. Sleep that actually restores. Rest that actually feels like rest. Calm that doesn't require alcohol or a screen or a substance to enter. The ability to sit in a room with no input and not flinch. The feeling of being safe at the cellular level. Not safe because nothing's wrong, but safe because the body believes it. Chronic cortisol elevation, when it never comes down, is often associated with the slow loss of those things. It can take deep sleep first, then appetite signals, then the ability to enjoy stillness, then the texture of your mood. You become someone who is always slightly bracing, always slightly preparing, always slightly behind. And the strangest part is, nothing has to be happening for you to feel this way. The body has stopped requiring a real threat. It just stays in the response, because the response is all it remembers. So if your heart pounds for no reason, if you can't sit through a quiet evening without wanting to reach for something, if you wake at 3 in the morning and your mind is already running, if rest itself has started to feel like a kind of work you can't quite do, it isn't because you're failing at being calm. It's because you are living inside a world that has stopped giving your body permission to come down. And the first honest thing anyone can say about it is that this isn't a personal problem. It's a condition of the era. You are not anxious. You are soaked, and there is a difference. Naming it is not the cure. There may not be a cure, but naming it is the beginning of being able to live in small and quiet ways, like someone who knows what's actually happening inside them. That is all. That is the whole point of this. Not a fix, a recognition. You are not crazy. You are not weak. You are not alone. You are soaked, and there is a reason.